Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Plan With Me, as my child's being loud in the hallway. This is for March 20th through the 26th. This was a very eventful week, really, because it's Joe's birthday, and then I met Kristen and Tara on the weekend. So I am using stitches from Keaton, which is a Pokemon kit for my husband's birthday. He loves Pokemon. Actually his birthday gift was Pokemon cards, so it's kind of perfect. But my theme in my planner is TV shows, so this is a completely different format than I've ever used from Keaton, so we'll see how this actually goes. I do have other things in my lineup, other kits in my lineup for later months, so I hope it goes well. I don't think that they sell 15 millimeters, but I think I'm going to try to find one that matches so that can be broken up. Yeah, I don't think there's one in there, but so that's the kit, and then I am pairing it with my March 2023 colorway, as well as this foil bundle from Tiny Little Tulip. This is a sparkly lime green. I'm just gonna flip through. This is the first time using her newer format. Were those upside down? I don't know, but so I'm very excited about that, and it's like stars. It's so cute. I just messed up this whole thing. And then I am also pulling in these Evolution. I know Eevee's not in the kit, but it's Pokemon, so had to bring them in. And I'll probably layer these with the sparkly, and then I will be foiling my scripts and things that I don't pull from the foil bundle in this powder blue color. So yeah, I'm going to lay down the kit, the base, and then lay down the boxes, and then I will be back for the day by day.
One of us seems to circle the other. As you go, you remain a stranger to me, to you. But our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers. I've got composure. Silver coin, you hold me, turn me over right now, but expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns golden smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. Swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. I can't tell you apart from them. You can't tell either. Will we love or fall I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a clue. Would you be my fortnight? Would you be my fortnight? Would you be my fortnight? It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a blue. Would you be my fortnight? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my fortnight? Got a feeling that I get a blue. It got me thinking now. Would you be my fortnight? What would happen if I talk to you? It got me thinking now. Would you be my fortnight? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my fortnight?
Alright, day by day time. This was actually a pretty eventful week. Probably going to be my most eventful for the year, so sorry that my weeks are very boring. But for the sidebar, I did foil my scripts in the blue. I think I did say that I was bringing that color in so that I could foil my scripts, but I have this March script font fight from my shop, and then I have this little emoji, I think, from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then Happy B-Day Joseph script I made. And then these girls from Sweet Eva's Paper and Meet K plus T, because I met Kristen and Tara this week. And then flowers or this peony from my shop, and then Hello Spring little sidebar thing. I probably did not need to bring in the flower, but I did, so it is what it is. But that's so crooked. Anyway, on Monday, the first thing that I marked was Happy Birthday Joe. It was his birthday. So I have this little cake for my birthday babe sheet. And then Happy B-Day Joseph script I made. I said it before on one of my Play With Me's. If you ever want me to add a heart to your scripts, just put it in the notes. Like, put it in the little script thing, like customs box. And then it was also my brother-in-law's birthday. So I did mark that. A lot less cute. With HBD Ben. This man didn't even thank me for saying happy birthday, so. And then I marked that it was the first day of spring. So I have this little pig with an umbrella from McPlans. And Hello Spring script that I made. And then this day, Joe and I got McDonald's for breakfast. Actually, my son was home this day. I'm pretty sure. Was he? Yeah, he was. So, my oldest was home on Joe's birthday. But, we did get McDonald's breakfast. And this little, fast food, like, breakfast sandwich is from my fast food breakfast sheet, version 2. Or I think it's just fast food breakfast. And then the McDonald's scripts for my shop in font 1. And then Joe and I did take a nap after, because whenever I eat like fast food in the morning, I'm like tired as hell. So yeah, I think I just pulled this with Joe script for this. These are both for my shop. That's custom in font 4. And then after napping, we worked, which obviously super fun things to do on your birthday. But I have this little squidge Squirtle from Stick with Blanco, and then the work script from the foil bundle, which is tiny. I then watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and that's actually a polka dot TV. I don't think you can see that though. While working, and both of these things are from my shop. That's a custom in font 4. And then I wrapped gifts, which his gifts, actually I didn't have gifts for him. I bought them, but it was a pre-order. He actually just got them today in the mail, the day that I'm filming. But yeah, so I marked that with a emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then wrap gift script for my shop in font 4. I then cut my bangs, so I have this paper and milk guy. I feel like my daughter is like rubbing on the wall and it's loud. And then cut bangs custom for my shop in font 4. And then he opened his gifts, which literally was just like papers wrapped up in planner supplies. Honest to God, that's how I did that. But I wanted him to have something to open on his birthday, so I did have to wrap that. And this little pig is from McPlans with the gift, and then open presents is from my shop in font 4. And then we had cake. So I have that cake slice from my shop, and then cake time script I made. And then I did make nachos for him for his birthday, because that was his request. So I have this little dipped nacho from my shop, and then nacho script from Planet Hannah. And then I was feeling like sick. I thought it was heartburn, but I actually ended up feeling like really sick the next day. So I was sick, and I have this little sick bear from my shop. And then in pain script for my shop in font 4 as well. And that was Joe's birthday. And then on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked, as always, was that it was payday. I do have this big, I don't know if it's Togepi or Togepi, one of those. That's from Stick with Blanco, and then payday is from the foil bundle. I just had to yell at my daughter, so that was fun. My son had a meeting this day, but we did it on the phone because I wasn't feeling good. So I used that cell phone for my shop. And the script I made to mark that. And then, I did mark that I slept like shit, because I did. I actually think that, like, I took a nap. Yeah, I did. I went back to sleep after my kids went to school. Because I really didn't sleep good because of my stomach pains. So, this little guy's from Once More with Love, and then that's for my shop in font 4. Also, I will say I really struggled with this format. Not because, like, there wasn't enough, but because I'm not used to it. So I was like usually I use fancy labels to mark working, but I had to literally pull in what I had to work with. So, like, this is for work, and I have this little Pikachu squidge. Basically, I marked that the same all week. Oh, it's cute. That's on the Pikachu box. I didn't even match that up, did I? No. But now I kind of want to, like, I want to do Squirtle on that day. And then Charmander, and then Bulbasaur. And then whatever. Okay. So, I did get my factor meals this week. On time this week. So on Tuesday. So I marked that with the takeout boxes for my shop, and then factor script that I made in font 4. My husband and I listened to Harry Potter book 3 this day. So I do have that, like, Harry Potter pig from Make Plans and listen script for my shop in font 4. And then my daughter and I actually cooked breakfast food for my family this day for dinner. So I have the chef munchkin, and then with Mila custom for my shop in font 4, and then cook in font 5 for my shop. And then the last thing that I marked is that I watched The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills again. TV is for my shop, and this is a custom for my shop. And that was Tuesday. On to Wednesday. I am now a person that gets grocery delivery, so I marked that with a Walmart bag and a grocery delivery script. This is from the foil bundle. That's from my shop. And then worked more. Also, I didn't know who these, like, this one, basically these 3. I didn't know who these Pokemon were, and I was like, I literally, during the base, called my husband, and I was like, name these Pokemon. He named them. They're from the new, like, the newest. It's actually the Pokemon cards that I bought him, so that's kind of fitting, but the newest generation of Pokemon, which is why I have no idea who they are. But marked working. Joe made us chicken sandwiches with pretzel buns, so I marked that because why not? For lunch, this is a plate and cutlery icon for my shop, and then listen to more Harry Potter while working. So mark that the same way. And then I got some Ulta mail this day. So I have this Ulta bag from my shop. It's the solid colorway, and then Happy Mail script from the foil bundle, which it's the 21 Days of Beauty. I will have a haul on that. Today that I'm filming is the last day, so I did buy some stuff, and I'm waiting for that to come in before I film. But yeah, watch more Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And then I did my nails, which are these horrible nails that you see here. And I'm gonna cut this. But this is from Nightingale Paper Co. Little Winston. And then this new nail script is from the foil bundle. I marked that I cuddled with Joseph. I must have been, like, I don't know, sad or something. But not unusual lately. I've been trying to get my shit together. But I do have this cuddle script for my shop in font 4. And that is the first half of the week. Now the second half. Thursday, the first thing that I marked was that my kids had Lego Club. This was their last week in Lego Club. And now they have one more club, like, after school activity for a little bit. And then I did start my period this day. So, this little building blocks for my shop, this pad's for my shop, and then Ant Flow also for my shop in font 5. I marked working, and I mixed these up. So Squirtle could have went on this day, or should have went on this day, but I'm using this Bulbasaur squidge for it. And then work script. And then I watched more Real Housewives. I was literally just watching that before filming. It's literally what I watch when I'm doing my base and stuff, but both of those are obviously for my shop. It's the same throughout the whole week. And then I did mark that I got some Target Happy Mail, which I ordered some new curtains and then like throw pillows for my couch. Which I need to order a whole new couch because that shit's broken. But I mean, it's not like broken. I know it's broken. If you sit on it, you would not know it's broken. So I'm just trying to hold off until we get like a house. And like, we don't have to take this with us. We can like donate it or trash it or something. It just sucks. But both these are from my shop. And I marked designing. And I used this little Pokeball from the Coffee Monsters Co. And design script for my shop in font 5. And then I had some drinks with Joseph. So I have this little seltzer can from McPlans. And then with the Geo custom for my shop in font 4. Friday was very exciting. Literally the first thing I mark is that I'm excited, but it's not for like the events that take place. So Friday, I was very excited for Joe because he's been like busting his ass with his wax shop, and I feel like a lot of people shop elsewhere because of who people are, but somebody in the wax community really loved one of his scents, and a lot of people were very excited about it. So it was like the first time in a really, really long time that one of his scents had sold out, and we just had like so much adrenaline, and I literally cried at him because I was just so happy for him. He's cried at me about my shop, so like it's time I repaid him. So I am overjoyed for him, for real. However, I used this little face from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then Excited AF script from my shop in font 3. Also, I was literally waiting since 8:30 because there was like a convention, a pop convention thing, Funko Pop convention going on, and they put the stuff online. I got that the wrong way, but they put the stuff online on like certain Fridays at a certain time. So I was waiting since 8:30 to get this power line. I wanted to get the backpack and pop combo, and it literally just said sold out at 9 o'clock. Like, no option to add it to cart. So we literally went on like the notify me list for if it comes back in stock. And I got cart jacked with R2, Diamond R2, a couple months ago. But back to this. I was so mad for a little bit because I was like, this is like, oh, okay, it's not out of order. Okay. I'm like, wait, this is out of order. But apparently that went on sale around like noon. So I was in the shower and Joe got an email. I think he was like doing a post office job. Joe got an email and ended up ordering it for me. And like, I literally bawled right out of the shower. Like, it was an emotional ass day, apparently, because I just freaking cried all the time. But I did mark that with this script, and while getting it, I literally just got it in the mail yesterday, but in this pop icon from Sweet Avis Paper. And then I listened to the new Fall Out Boy album. I marked that. I never listened to new music, so had to mark it. 1000% it's decent. Favorite song hands down is What a Time to Be Alive, I think it's called. Oh my god. And then Joe and I did do some work. So I marked that with a little Charmander. And then I got Glam because Kristen and Tara were on their way up, so like I was antsy, I didn't know what to do, so I literally full face makeup. But this is from Once More Love, and then the scripts from my shop in font 4. And then I went to their hotel and met them. So I do have these girls from Once More Love, and then meet K and T. Just saying, Kristen's name is like 18 letters long, so everything's K and T. And then we did go to Applebee's. This is like giant though. This is supposed to be them, not me. Because I was like right by their hotel, so why not? We were gonna go to somewhere, like my favorite local place, but we literally just walked to Applebee's and we're like, let's call it a day. They've been in the car for like 5 hours, I think, too. So, yeah. The last thing that I marked was that I was up late. I stayed at their hotel until like, I don't know, 1 a.m. and then came home. I was exhausted. I'm not used to like socializing, but that sounds so bad. I don't have in real life friends that I see like ever. So I did mark up late, but I did use this little chat bubble because we stayed at the hotel talking, and then I came home. And I do want to say, like, I am so grateful for the people in this community that I've met. I'm so grateful for everybody in this community because you allow me to stay home and be with my kids. And I just, there aren't enough words in the world to say how grateful I am for all of the friends that I've met and how grateful I am for all of the support that I get. It's just, it's mind-blowing, especially growing up the way that I did. I never thought, I'm gonna get fucking emotional. I never thought that my life would be the way that it is now. I don't get to see all of my friends in person. I don't know if I'll ever meet them. I really hope that I do in the future, because obviously all of my friends are from literally across the country, across the world, really. And that's amazing. This community means so much to me. I don't even know if I'm going to keep all of this in because I have a habit of talking about stuff and then cutting it out because I don't like to show vulnerability. But I do just want to say that I'm grateful. I'm grateful that they came up and wanted to hang out with me. Like, I'm just a girl from the middle of New York, which I did have to tell them that I literally live in the middle of New York. Not New York City, nowhere near New York City. But anyway, the first thing that I marked on Saturday is that I slept in, literally slept in until like 11 or 12, can't remember. Definitely slept forever. And I used a pillow for my shop and then the sleep-in script from the foil bundle. And then I did get glam again. I'm sure they hate me for it, but I think they said something about like take the eyelashes off, but I literally have the stubbiest ass eyelashes because of my extensions. So even with mascara, it looks like I don't have any. It's been a really long time, so they have been growing, just not that much. Anyway, that's from the Coffee Monsters Co. and that's from my shop. Then I literally got ready and went to their hotel and hung out with them. So I do have this little, this is kind of like at a restaurant, but we weren't at a restaurant, we were just hanging out at the hotel. That's from Sweet Ava's paper, and then I do have this with K&T script. And then we did decide to go to eat around like 3, and honestly, it was like the perfect timing because when we left, it was like 5:30, maybe, I don't know. Around that time, there were so many people there, and like the wait was forever, and it was a rainy day. It was not a good day out. So, yeah, we went to a local place called Dinosaur Barbecue. They have a lot of locations, but it did start in Syracuse, so I think that was the 3rd time I've ever actually eaten at the restaurant, but yeah. So I marked that with a little cute dinosaur for my shop and a script I made. I did not mark this in my off-camera planner, but I saw that Tara marked it and I was like, oh, I have to mark it. So I have these tampons for my shop and a fiasco script that I made because it's too funny. And then we went, literally, it was like a couple minutes away. I had never gone to a brewery before because I don't go out. If we do get to go out, it's usually like a chain restaurant or a local restaurant, so it's not really anything that like we do a lot. But Kristen loves breweries, so had to find one for her. And we found the Middle Ages Brewing Co., which was close by, and I marked that going there. We were there for like a while, but I marked that with a McPlan's little beer peg. And then another thing that I did not mark in my off-camera planner was Kristen versus Pothole. Basically, when we were walking back to the car, all of a sudden, like, I think Tara was ahead, and then Kristen and I were next to each other, and then all of a sudden she wasn't next to me, and she literally tripped on a pothole. She messed up her hand, and as much as I hate for her to get hurt, I really hope that she kind of has that scar for life, so she can look at it and be like, oh, I got that with Carly. But I do have this little face from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then KV pothole script I made. Too good. I literally, like, I never remember anything from my days. Sometimes I, like, don't write it down and I'm like, oh my god, what did we do? What did I do? But we did actually go to Wegmans. Kristen has never gone to Wegmans before, so I do have this bag for my shop. It's a shopping bag. And the Wegmans script I made. Wegmans is not all that. They have amazing prepared food, but it is very expensive for regular groceries. I will never grocery shop there. Actually, scratch that. Their produce is pretty good. But for like shelf groceries or freezer groceries, it's so expensive. But then I literally marked, I was so tired. Like, I was like falling asleep at their hotel. I was like, no, I gotta go home. But I marked that with a yawning, I think that's a munchkin. I'm not sure. And then tired AF script. And then on Sunday, so I typically don't drink beer, and when I woke up on Sunday, I had the worst headache. It was like a splitting headache. Like, I literally felt like my skull was split. Like somebody axed me in the head. So I did end up staying in bed for most of the day, but the first thing that I marked on this day was that I had a headache. So I have this pill bottle icon for my shop. And then headache script from the foil bundle. I kind of love that that's in the foil bundle. I don't have headaches all the time, but. And then I took a nap. So I do have this messy bed and the polka dots. For my shop, and then nap script and fall 4 for my shop. And then I did mark that it was a lazy day because most of the day I did stay in bed. I got on my computer for a little bit to design, like, no really, well, this week I came out with summer icons and then the quarter one. So I did design quarter one, but for most of the day I was in bed. So these are both for my shop. And then this is the day that we did actually eat the cake that Kristen brought for Joe, which was so sweet. It's so funny because I hate how they spell Happy Birthday Harry in the movies, the Harry Potter movies. But she's like, it's classic movie, so I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's fine. I'm such a book person. Like, I am a book before movie. Like, the books are so much better. So for me, I like the classic book. For her, she likes the movies more. So I get it. And it was still a sweet gesture. It was pistachio cake and it was so good. But this little cupcakes from my shop. And then I did mark designing. So I used the Pokeball again and design script again. This dog next door is barking. Watched Real Housewives. Oh god. And then we had Taco Bell for dinner. So I have this little food takeout, little emoji guy from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then Taco Bell script for my shop. I do have this weekend banner that I'm also going to throw on down here. But yeah, that was my eventful week. It was actually really fun. I love meeting. As exhausting as it is to socialize because I'm not used to it. I love meeting internet friends. Joe kind of hates that, but you know, I obviously don't have friends in real life, so. But anyway, quit rambling, Carly. I'm gonna throw this in my planner and then I'll be right back. Here's the finished spread. I just had to yell at my daughter because she's like, she has a desk next to like the wall that connects us, and I'm pretty sure she's like hitting the chair on it. But anyway, here's the finished spread. I do love that I've used the like the blue foil. It's like powder blue with the sparkly green. I will flip through what's left of this kit, which I can't remember how much is left, but 2 little things. I mean, I guess more than 2, but 2 solid color. I do love the size of these flags. They're small. An upside down page. This little guy, I think his name's like Quaxel or something. The bottom washi that I really suck at cutting. And then the scripts, icons, and headers. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.